Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucy Aisha. I'm here to empower you and inspire you. So today, just question: do you think LPN is versus RN? Which one do you think is the best? Or we can go deeper and ask: do you think the accelerated LPN program is better than the regular RN program? So for the context of this video, people who are watching me for the first time, LPN means licensed practical nurse, RN means a registered nurse. A registered nurse is higher than an LPN, but they are all caregivers in the same setting. It doesn't matter when you work with these people, the respect must always be there, and people must work together. As you know, I'm in the RN program, and here's my true thoughts about this industry, about the LPN and the RN. Number one, I believe the RN program most places is around 2 years, right, without the summer. So that's 6 quarters, which is two quarters break and 3 quarters, and plus another quarter, and they don't study through the summer. So that takes probably more than 2 years. On the other hand, the accelerated LPN, even if you don't have prerequisites, let me tell you something. People don't say, they say, oh, the accelerated LPN does not have prerequisite. Do you do English 101? Do you do anatomy 1 and 2? Do you do math? Do you do, I don't know, some of the subjects that are required? Do you do psychology in the accelerated LPN? Some of the courses people say, oh, you don't have prerequisites. It's the same prerequisites in the whole program. That's why it's called accelerated. It's within. The prerequisites are within the LPN program. So don't be cheated. The prerequisites are within, but they are so compressed that in the accelerated LPN, 15 months, you are required to finish everything. And you must pass each quarter, each semester. Each quarter, you must pass. Ask them. Ask those people who've done. You must pass. If you don't pass, what happens? What happens? Anyway, it's the same with RN. If you don't pass, you go back to the previous semester. To the same semester, you have to repeat it. So the reason as to why I'm comparing accelerated LPN and a regular RN is this. Accelerated LPN, of course, you will do the prerequisite within the program. But the matter of the fact is, of course, the accelerated is $33,000. Yes. RN, it's about $10,000 because you already did the prerequisites, right? Now, the LPN is 15 months. The RN is 2 years. 2 years, 12 months. Of course, summers, we're not counting the summers. The good thing about LPN accelerated, even in the summer, you go study. You study, you're in class, even in the summer. So you're finishing the program much faster, and you go to the job market much faster, correct? RN, you have to wait for your summer. You work only in the summer, and you cannot even work during your class. But of course you can, I did, but very few hours. Of course, you'll have to save more money, right? So that when you go into the program, you cannot work. With the LPN accelerated, yes, you can work, but only the weekend, because the assignments are like this. Ding, ding, ding. That's how my son says. Ding, ding, ding. The assignments are like this. My school had assignments for the RN, but they're pretty fair. They're not crazy. Okay, another thing. The LPN, once you finish 15 months, you can start working. And of course, I know there's LPN to RN, which is 1 year, but most schools, they ask for 1 year experience plus now the 1 year program. So assuming these 2 years that we are trying to evade, you're already working as an LPN, $35, $40 an hour. You're paying the student loan debt for this 1 year's work, 1 year experience, right? You're starting to pay the debt. For RN, you're studying. Summer comes, you're working, but you don't have student loan because the program, you only paid how much per semester, per quarter? Probably around 1,800. As a resident, as an international student, is double that up, 3,600 for example, or 3,000. Okay, so see, here you're working, you're already starting to pay debt. Here, summer you're working, you have no debt, and you're saving money for the next semester. Choose your struggle. Which one do you want to try? LPN accelerated 30,000 debt, or the RN 6 quarters only. This is 15 months. This is 6 quarters, about 2 years. This one you have debt. This one you don't have debt. This one you're working the summer. This one you have to finish the whole program fast. Okay, so which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer? Accelerated LPN, which is in Oregon, the people in Washington, or Tennessee? I know Tennessee, they do that, which is cheaper. It's about, I think, 8,000, something like that. Or the RN program, community colleges, is about 10,000, you know, the RN itself, not the prerequisites. Because with time you already did 2 years prerequisite while you were trying to work. You are working normally when you're doing prerequisites. So with that comparison, which one would you prefer? At the end of the day, this one, of course, it makes sense. I would tell anybody who has the time and the money to pay back really fast, go for the LPN route. Because this one, RN, you might, it's a lot of competition. You might not even get into the program itself because of the competition. But my Kenyan people, you will. Trust me, you will. You will learn the tricks and things to do so that you can get into the program. Then, to maintain the program, I know you can. I did it, you can. But people are left behind, you know? Some people are left behind. And you need a partner to study with when you're in RN. I don't know for LPN, I've not done LPN, but you need somebody to help you, right? So as an RN, you end up, you know, outside the program. If you don't pass the first semester, you have to repeat. And you don't get a chance immediately, because they already picked the people for the next quarter. For example, I was in spring, so if you fail spring, you have to wait for winter, because in the fall they've already picked 40 people. Unless you talk to a supervisor, I don't know, or to your dean, tell them you really need to get done with this. I know it's tough. RN is not easy, but it's doable. So for the LPN person, I know people, they might you might fail and not continue or something like that. I don't know. Do you get chances to do it again? LPN people, just tell me in the description box. Do you get another chance if you fail one, or you're evicted, or you have to repeat? I don't know. You tell me. So between LPN and RN, I'll definitely say LPN makes a lot of sense because you're already working. RN, you will work, yes, but you finish this thing once and for all. LPN, you finish, you work 1 year, and then you go back to school for LPN to RN, which is 1 year. It's about, so that's typically 3 years of this and almost 2 years of this. Oh, I forgot to mention, before you even go to the RN, LPN to RN, you must finish all the prerequisites for RN. So in this 1 year that you're working for LPN, go back to school, finish your prerequisite. Psychology 200, anthropology, maybe biology 260, maybe chemistry another one or something, you know. You have to go back and finish your prerequisites before you attend the RN program, correct? Yes, so those are the two comparisons. Which one do you prefer? I like the LPN one, but I don't want student loan 30,000 to be paying. So that's why I'm in the RN one. So pick your poison and run away with it. I want to empower you, okay? Thank you. Subscribe.